And we are wrestling with Ring of Honor. Oh, I mean AEW All Out 2023. It is tomorrow. Looking at this card, it sounds like Rinley got the better end of this deal. No, Scooter.
Ye- Yeah. Um. Just wait until here. I reveal the potential replacement main event.
All right. Well, let's start with the first match. A one Edward Kingston with Katsuri Sabata. They're fighting the Combat Wombats, Claudio Itacanoli, and Dord Wheeler Yuta. Tag team match. Nothing on the line, just a tag team match. Who wins, Scooter?
Nobody. We all lose. Uh. I think it's stupid not to have Claudio defending the ROH title.
I'm assuming
Uh.
they're saving that for final battle.
I mean, well, uh, I'd say Grand Slam, but um, uh, I guess it depends on how long it takes Kingston to wash Abada's balls. Um, uh, do we really care who wins?
Double countout?
Give, I'll go with BCC.
Oh, that's fine. I'll go with the Wombats as well. Ring of Honor World Television Championship match: Samoa Joe versus Shane Taylor. If there's any match that I would be interested in or get invested in, it's probably this match. Shane Taylor is a fantastic wrestler, and him wrestling Samoa Joe, I can't imagine it's going to suck. Or what say you, Sheila?
You know, I really was hoping we would get Samoa Joe fighting his his arch enemy, Gravity. Because let's face it, Samoa Joe and Gravity aren't exactly two things that go together.
I mean, Gravity sucks, if I'm being honest. It's the
Hell,
stupidest.
I want Pac and Gravity to team up. The man that Gravity forgot and Gravity.
So he forgot to tag him in?
Maybe Pac can't see Gravity. Oh man!
Oh my god!
Every time I see Gravity, and he does that stupid fucking slow mo thing. And yes, I am aware Samoa Joe did actually fight Gravity a number of weeks ago.
Yes.
Um, I'm talking about the actual law of gravity. Uh, you know, if somehow they manage to start flying, and hey, I guess somebody's defying gravity. That being said, no one's gonna buy the event for Samoa Joe and Shane Taylor,
No.
but it if there's any match that's underestimated, it's this one.
100%.
Um, I'm I'm hoping Joe gives enough shine to Taylor to make it worthy. Um, that being said, there's you know what the one person who has never minded losing a title is Joe. Joe is the man, is the champion you want, because he's willing to put people over. So you know what? I'm gonna say Shane wins it.
I'm going with Joe. There's no way he loses to CM Punk and then Shane Taylor back to back on in a week span.
Hey, don't forget, Samoa Joe jobbed to Ricochet for the U- Intercontinental, or was it the U.S. title? U.S. title, I think. Uh, so
I think that may have happened in like a fever dream you had. I have no recollection of
no,
that.
no, it happened. It happened at a PLE.
Well, it did wonders for Ricochet's career. I'm going to Joe. Um, this may as well be the main event. We
But it
don't
won't be.
know. Odds are it is. The Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship match. Better than you, babe. Better than you, babe. Budge and Adam. Budge and Adam. Budge and MJF versus Alex Reynolds and John Silver, the Dark Order.
Better than you, Budgie.
I don't
So
even
pro.
have, a quippy or interesting thing to say about Silver or Reynolds because we don't talk about them that often.
You know, think about this. I want to put this in your mind. In some alternate universe, this is me and John Silver.
Okay.
Just look at that for a second. I hope I find my way to that universe someday. um,
Well, the scooter of this universe that I'm talking to right now, who does he think is going to win?
I see no reason to keep the ROH tag titles on MJF and Cole. I don't think MJF and Cole should have been competing them in the first place. That's like, God. Remember when the NWA had the World Tag Team titles and the United States Tag titles? Like the ROH tag titles, whenever they're on AEW television, are the inferior titles by default.
It's literally just to give Adam Cole and MJF something to do.
Yeah, okay, but uh, I mean, now that Adam Cole has won, you know, the only title that he could actually like logically win, that he hasn't, because let's face it, he's never going to be AEW World Champion. Um,
He might.
he has a better chance of being WWE World Heavyweight Champion now more than ever. That being said, they take one step forward and they tumble all the way back down the stairs. Better than you, baby, to retain.
Agreed. Then we have Bullet, Bullet Club Platinum, Gold, whatever you want to call them. Gin and Juice, the Ass Boys, they're fighting FTR and the Middle Aged Bucks. How the fuck
Um,
did this happen?
a backstage confrontation when FTR
I
went to
no,
get
I know the segment. I'm just asking. How did this happen?
Um, why? Yeah, why is there an 8-man tag featuring? I mean, I guess this is what they call a night off from title defenses.
And I mean,
Um,
in Chicago, of all places.
I mean, there is no main event singles title on the line here in this entire event.
Yes, there is.
Um,
We'll get into it.
the international championship is not a main event title, neither is the TNT championship.
Well, at this point, it might as well be.
But it's not. Um, Either way, does it really matter who wins this?
Alright,
Uh,
good question.
I mean, it looks like they're trying to go with FTR, Gin and Juice. Um,
Which makes no
I
sense
mean,
because the Guns are or tag team.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the Guns have no place in Bullet Club in any form, any color.
It's ironic though Dad was Bullet Club Hunter at one point.
Bullet Club, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, yes. Um, that being said, the hairlines of the Young Bucks are already in this match, uh, and once Matt and Jeff actually get there, they will continue the match. Um, I'm assuming this leads to some sort of clusterfuck where FTR gets pinned, and uh, and and uh, Bullet Club fight amongst themselves to determine who actually gets to face FTR. So Bullet Club Gold for the win.
Sure. Twinkle Toes McFingerfuck versus Kolkutska Take Shitter. Who wins?
You're loving the fact that I pointed out it was Take Shitta.
I always called him Kolkutska, but you like Take Shitter, so.
I mean, because it literally says Take Shitta.
But I feel like that's the easy way out.
Really? Oh, really? Twinkle Toes McFinger fuck.
I
Really?
I mean that's a Jim Cornette thing. I just find it hilarious.
Oh, come on, come up with your own material. All right,
I
then
try
who's in
to,
take?
but I mean you're not gonna get better than that if I'm being honest.
All right, then who's in Take Shitta's corner then?
Don Callis, they call him Don Fallis. I call him I don't give a fuckus.
I was gonna say Don Callus on my foot needs to be lanced off. Again, nobody's gonna give a shit. But watch this be the match where Takeshita kicks out of the one-winged angel.
Never gonna happen.
Uh, see, if this was the logical stipulation for this match is if Omega wins, he gets 5 minutes with Don Callis.
It's a PG show, Scooter.
I didn't say he was going to put Don Callis up his ass, but now that I think about it,
You're talking about a guy that's signature move was called the Golden Shower.
well, keep him away from all liquids then. Interesting stipulation. The winner of the match is the first person to be on their opponent. I mean, with, I mean, since now it looks like we're getting Jericho and Guevara against Aussie Open. I guess Jericho, the feud with Callis is not going to go anywhere anymore. Um, God, maybe we get another Kenny Jericho feud over who gets to beat the shit out of Callis first. Either way, Omega wins this one without a shadow of a doubt.
Hey, it sounds right. But, is it confirmed Aussie Open versus, Jericho?
Um, I I mean, based on what happened on Rampage, I'm assuming something's going to go down at Collision. Uh, Also, by the way, Dennis Rodman's going to be on Collision.
Interesting. Is his tag team partner, Kim Jong-un coming in it?
Uh, no, Rodman is his own tag team partner. He's just going to dress the other half of him up like a bride.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, they couldn't get Michael Jordan, so they might as well get Dennis Rodman. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Malone Rodman too.
Oh, God.
Um, I think it's safe to assume it's not official yet, but I can't imagine them not doing it.
And Kuva Jericho win, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, that was easy. We got the international championship match. Wesley Poop Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley. Who wins this feud?
They are turning Cassidy into a cynical asshole, and I don't know if I like it. Um, that being said, this is this is supposed. This title started out as the tertiary or third place singles title, and it became the secondary title because let's face it, nobody's equated the TNT Championship with the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship.
Not at this point,
Uh,
no.
uh, Cassidy and Moxley is a that's it's an unusual choice. Uh, this is where all the blood comes from. Um, I'm surprised they haven't figured out a way for Cassidy to bleed orange juice.
It's gonna happen eventually.
Um,
Well, we'll see what happens.
There's no reason Moxley needs this title. Um, but I'm still gonna sing Wild Thing. You make my butt sting. You make everything embarrassing because I will always think of Charlie Sheen when I hear that. Uh,
Judy!
uh, Cassidy retains.
You honestly believe Orange Cassidy is going to beat Moxley?
Yes.
I say before the match starts, they they make it that match rules and Moxley wins. TBS Championship match: Chris Statlander versus Ruby Soho. Who wins? Scooter.
First off, congrats to Chris Statlander, who was recently honored by Create a Pro out here on Long Island.
That's right. The
Um,
first women's championship of Creative Pro features Chris Statlander on the side plate.
yep, yep. That being said, seems like they forgot about the TBS Championship, didn't they?
I mean, she's been on TNT more often than not.
I know, but still, I mean, it seems like, oh yeah, we forgot we're the promotion that actually has two singles women's championships.
Yeah,
Um, I I like the fact that it's Ruby, and that that Tony Storm hasn't like tried to weasel her way into this.
that'd be
That being
interesting.
that being said, I say Statlander retains thanks to Tony Storm.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Statlander as well. Alright, singles match for the AEW TNT Championship. Luchasaurus versus Debbie Allen. Who wins this year?
Oh God. Maybe this is um, because now that Perry is a heel, you know, wouldn't it make sense to put Jurassic Express back together?
But he's not a
Uh,
jungle boy anymore. And he's a dinosaur.
um, all right. They could be. I don't fucking know. I I mean, Luchasaurus hasn't been doing much. Uh, the fact that Cage is walking around like he's the champion is the most interesting thing about this. Um, we're going to see something here that affects the outcome. So I'm going to say Luchasaurus retains.
I'm calling Darby. And the last match, the main event, the thing everybody came to see. Mero versus fucking Powerhouse Hobbs. Is this going to be the eight star classic match that everybody expects it to be, Scooter? Because I can't.
It, it will be so many stars. They haven't created a name for the number. This amount of the stars that this match will generate.
A Googleplex of stars.
No, that's a number. That's got a name. Either way, no one gives a shit. No one's gonna care who wins. No one's gonna care who loses. Um, uh, you know who's gonna lose?
Us?
Uh, everybody's septic case because everybody's gonna go take a dump at the same time during this match. But for the heck of it, I mean, they've irreparably damaged his career already. So fuck it. Hobbs is gonna win. We know it. We already know it.
Sure. Why not?
Now, would you like to know what the probable main event is going to be?
Cassidy and Moxley.
No, it's not any of these.
Oh, okay. What?
The main event is going to be Ricky Starks, as planned, in a strap match against Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, God.
Steamboat will answer the challenge on Collision. He hasn't answered it already. Given that Punk Starks was supposed to main event this, Starks and Steamboat, ladies and gentlemen. is your All Out main event. I mean, what? I mean, assuming that Starks, the Planet still have Starks in the main event. This is what I'm going with. Yes, I know most likely something else will be put in its spot. Uh, if I had to say anything, it'll probably be the ROH tag title match.
What are the odds that they unsuspend CM Punk uh, by the time of Collision later tonight, and they set up uh, Starks and Punk for this one?
Um, it's either that or Starks and Steamboat happens as planned. It goes maybe about 4 or 5 minutes, and then Punk comes out, and boom, we have an improv main event for pay per view.
Just like Austin and Owen. But I do agree with you. If anything is probably, as it stands right now at the matches that are confirmed, if there is a main event, it's going to be better than you, Bebe, or Darby, or Liv and Luchasaurus, in my opinion. Alright, I believe I will conclude our coverage of AEW All Out and this episode as a whole. Join us next Saturday as we review WWE Payback and All Out. It should be interesting, I suppose. Yeah. Of course, thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, go on YouTube, Castbox. This is sponsored by Low Energy and Total Coffee. Follow the show. Well, before you follow the show, catch our interview this Tuesday with Tristan Stone, this Wednesday with Vito Fratelli. Follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on Instagram and Twitter X, for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesG993. Where can we find Scooter?
As always, find me on X at Scooter Dust. Keep an eye open for the impending return of the remix. The end of October, mid-November, and revel in my Dungeons and Dragons hijinks along with Rico Constantino Jr. and the rest of the Smoking Dragons clan, twitch.tv/Smoking Dragons.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.